This video is meant for education only. For medical advice, talk to your doctor. Have you ever woken up in the morning, taken that first step out of bed, and felt a sharp ache in your knees, hips, or lower back? Maybe you've wondered if it's simply a normal part of getting older. But what if some of the foods sitting in your kitchen right now are quietly making that pain worse? And what if one of the biggest offenders is something millions of adults over 60 consume almost every day, without realizing its connection to inflammation? Today, we're going to look at 9 foods that may contribute to joint discomfort after 60, and more importantly, what you can eat instead. Stay with me until the end, because food number 1 surprises many people, and food number 9 often hides in foods marketed as healthy. Let's begin. As we age, our joints naturally experience wear and tear. That doesn't mean pain is inevitable. In fact, lifestyle choices can play a significant role in how stiff, swollen, or comfortable your joints feel from day to day. One of the biggest factors is inflammation. A small amount of inflammation helps the body heal. But chronic inflammation, the kind that stays active day after day, can make aching joints feel even worse. And certain foods may contribute to that process. Food number 1. Sugary drinks. Many people immediately think of desserts when they hear the word sugar. But sweet beverages can deliver an enormous amount of sugar in just a few minutes. Soft drinks, sweet teas, energy drinks, flavored coffee beverages, even some fruit-flavored drinks. The problem is that liquid sugar enters the bloodstream very quickly. That can trigger inflammatory responses throughout the body. For some people, that inflammation may contribute to greater joint discomfort over time. Think about it this way. If your joints are already irritated, repeatedly adding fuel to the fire isn't likely to help. Now, this doesn't mean you can never enjoy a sweet drink. But making it a daily habit may not be doing your joints any favors. A better choice? Water infused with lemon, sparkling water, unsweetened tea, or simply reducing sugary beverages little by little. Small changes often become lasting habits. And here's something interesting. Many people notice improvements in energy levels when they cut back on sugary drinks. So the benefit may go beyond your joint. Now let's move to food number 2. Processed meats, bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats. These foods are popular because they're convenient. But convenience doesn't always come without a cost. Many processed meats contain ingredients used to preserve flavor, texture, and shelf life. They also tend to be higher in sodium and other compounds that may contribute to inflammation in some individuals. If you regularly start your morning with processed meat, it may be worth asking yourself whether there are alternatives that provide protein without as much processing. Options like grilled chicken, fish, eggs, beans, or lentils may be worth considering. They can provide satisfying protein while fitting into a more joint-friendly eating pattern. And remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is making choices more often that support long-term mobility and comfort. Coming up next, a food category that many people know isn't healthy, but few realize how strongly it may affect inflammation. And if you enjoy fast food several times a week, you'll want to pay close attention. We've already seen how certain everyday foods can quietly influence joint comfort over time. But now, we move into something even more common in daily life. Foods that many people don't even think twice about. Food number 3. Fried foods. Crispy, golden, and often deeply satisfying. French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, and fast food items that are part of many routines. But here's what's important to understand. When food is cooked at very high temperatures and oil, it can create compounds that may increase stress on the body over time. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy them. But frequency matters. Because the more often fried foods appear in your diet, the more your body has to deal with that extra internal load. Now think about your joints for a moment. If they are already feeling stiff or sensitive, supporting your body with lighter food choices can make a meaningful difference. A better alternative? Oven-baked meals, grilled chicken, or air-fried vegetables. These options still give you texture and satisfaction without the same heavy oil exposure. And many people notice something interesting here. When they reduce fried foods even slightly, they often feel less sluggish in daily movement. Let's continue. Food number 4. Refined carbohydrates. This includes white bread, pastries, many packaged baked goods, and refined flour products. These foods are very common in breakfast routines and quick meals, but they behave differently inside the body compared to whole grains. They tend to break down quickly, which can lead to rapid energy changes. And over time, frequent spikes in energy followed by drops may not be ideal for overall stability. Now again, this is not about fear. It's about awareness. Because many people don't realize how often these foods appear in their daily routine. Breakfast toast, sandwiches, snacks, even bakery items during tea time. It adds up quietly. A better choice? Whole grain bread, oats, brown rice, or quinoa. These foods digest more slowly, which helps provide a steadier feeling of energy throughout the day. And here's something important. When your energy is more stable, your daily movement often feels more consistent as well. And that matters for joint comfort too. Now before we move to the next section, let me tell you something important. The next foods are where most people are surprised, because they are often labeled as healthy on packaging. But, hidden inside them, can be ingredients that slowly build up over time. Let's continue to food number 5. We are now entering the final section. And this is where many people start to realize something important. It's not just about obvious junk foods. It's about the small, repeated choices that quietly build up over time. Food number 5. Highly processed snack foods. Chips, crackers, cheese puffs, and packaged snack mixes. These foods are designed for one purpose: taste, not nutrition, not balance, and not long-term support for the body. They often contain refined oils, added salts, and artificial flavors that make them easy to overeat without feeling full. And over time, this can replace more nourishing foods your body actually needs for repair and strength. A better choice? Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, or fresh fruit. These foods provide natural nutrients and healthy fats that support overall wellness in a more balanced way. And many people notice they feel satisfied for longer periods compared to packaged snacks. Food number 6. Highly processed frozen meals. Convenient, quick, and widely used in busy routines, especially for those who may not cook every day. But many of these meals contain high sodium levels and preservatives that may not support long-term health when eaten frequently. Think about how often they become a default option when time or energy is low. That's where small changes matter most. Simple, home-cooked meals, or adding fresh vegetables and lean protein, can make a meaningful difference over time. Even replacing just a few meals per week can help shift your overall eating pattern. Food number 7. Alcohol in excess. This is a sensitive topic for many people, so let's keep it simple and balanced. Occasional moderate intake is different from frequent or heavy consumption, because over time, excess alcohol may affect hydration and recovery processes in the body. And when the body is less hydrated, joints may feel more sensitive or stiff in some individuals. A better everyday option? Sparkling water, herbal tea, or naturally flavored water. These alternatives can provide relaxation without adding extra stress to the system. Food number 8. High sugar desserts. Cakes, cookies, pastries, and ice cream. These foods are often connected with comfort, memories, and enjoyment, and that makes them emotionally important for many people. But frequent sugar intake may contribute to internal imbalance over time. Instead of removing sweetness completely, many people find success with simple swaps. Fresh berries, Greek yogurt, or fruit with cinnamon. Still enjoyable, but lighter on the body. Food number 9. Hidden added sugars. This one is often overlooked, because it doesn't always taste extremely sweet. It can be found in flavored yogurt, breakfast cereals, granola bars, and even sauces, which means many people consume more sugar than they realize. And over time, this can influence how the body maintains balance and stability. A better choice? Plain yogurt, oats, and whole foods with minimal processing. Simple ingredients often bring the most consistency. Now take a moment and reflect. This is not about fear. It is not about strict rules. It is about awareness, because your body responds less to single meals and more to long-term patterns. And the good news is, small changes still matter. Even after 60, you don't need perfection. You only need direction. Because every small improvement, when repeated over time, starts to shape how you feel day to day. More comfort, more stability, and more confidence in movement. Before we finish, remember this. It's not about removing everything you enjoy. It's about choosing balance more often than imbalance. That is how long-term change truly happens. Slowly, consistently, and naturally. If this helped you understand your daily food choices better, then keep exploring more videos like this. Because learning about your body is one of the most powerful steps toward healthy aging. And it always starts with awareness.